Part of being a lean warrior, one of the commitments to myself, the agreements myself, is to look after my body. And looking after my body is exercising with a goal in mind. I always believe working out is like just working up a sweat without any real reason or intention as to why you're doing it. And I think that's why a lot of people don't succeed. And I think any time that I have not had a plan or a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, then it sort of falls by the wayside. I'm not as committed. And that's where I've been for the last couple of years. I've trained for as long as I can remember. Even before I started martial arts when I was 15, I got my first weight bench around the same time it was in my bedroom. And I've always been fascinated with it, read loads and loads of books on training, experimented. And it was always the training first. I didn't really appreciate nutrition until later when we couldn't have kids. And then I delved into nutrition because I couldn't accept the fact that we couldn't have kids, or that we were told we couldn't have kids. And I've always been that rebel, if you like, where if someone tells me I can't do something, I can't have something, then I don't accept that fact or their story. I want to prove it to myself whether I can or can't. And I think it's very, very important that you don't ever accept anybody's advice, even my advice. Listen to it, challenge it, and see if it's true for you. Because it might not be. And it certainly wasn't for me with having kids, because now we've got a 12-year-old son. And the only reason why that happened is because of the nutrition and the changes in nutrition and health that myself and my wife went through. And yes, that was tough. It was. But we knew why we wanted to do it. And when you know really why you want to do something, then you'll find out and overcome any how to do it. And that certainly was the case with us. But in the last few years, because of my business, if you like, where I haven't stepped forward, leveled up in that area of my life, I allowed that area of like the business area of my life to affect my body, how I trained. Not so much the nutrition, because my nutrition's usually at least 80% good every week, usually 90. But my training always started to convince myself that I didn't have time to train. Because I had to do this in my business, I had to do that in my business. And when I thought about it, I thought, okay, but that means I'm running after everybody else's arse. And I'm not doing it for myself first. I was putting myself last. And I decided that's not acceptable. And part of the lean warrior is to look after yourself, to challenge yourself, or challenge myself. If there's a reason why I have to get up in the morning and think, I don't want to train today, I want to know why. I lean into that. Because there's no reason, there's no excuse why you can't put yourself forward or first every day. And that's what I look at every day now. So I've already done my training for today. I've already done, I'm shooting a 15-minute short Get Fit for Life show, which I'm posting in some of my Facebook groups. So I'm doing a 10-minute workout every day regardless, shooting that show, because I'm actually shooting it live. After that, then I put my training program. And even though I'm a personal trainer, even though I'm a coach, a health transformation coach, I don't write my own programs. Because otherwise, I've noticed that my accountability has gone down, especially since I've had my own business and doing everything else. So I pay somebody else to do it. They write it, they keep me accountable. And that makes me feel good because I'm accountable to somebody else, but also know why I'm doing it. So my thought for myself is always look after yourself first. For me, that's your body, your relationship with yourself, my relationship with me. If I'm not training, I don't feel good about myself. I'm not leveling up. My body is built to move. We are built to move. And we've been given this vessel, if you like, of life, and this vessel to live it in. And I want that to be in peak physical condition. I know I'm fit. I've been doing it long enough. But there's always room for improvement. I want this body to function for me and be good. I want my nutrition and health to be on point so I don't get ill, I don't get bugs. My immune system's strong enough to deal with that. And if it isn't, and if I get all that, if I do get a cold or I get a virus, then I always look back. I lean, okay, why did that happen? And it's usually, I can always pinpoint why that is. It's usually that I have not looked after myself by not giving myself enough rest and recovery. I've sort of pushed the boundaries and swung out of balance from one area of my life into another. So today I was really just talking about Lean Warrior starts with you. Look after yourself. Look after this body. And that's what I'm doing. What are you doing?